I smoke perp to the haze, smoke haze to the cheese, smoke cheese to the kush, smoke kush to the sour diesel, and I ain't feeling anything. When I roll a bomb, alright. Yes sir, it's killer. Rolling up the marijuana bud, Jack Carrera in the blood. Red man, my code name Cheech. Hash burns all in my car seats. I was a baby boy like Therese, hitting the L before Rock the Bells release. Mr. Green, yeah, that's me. Got the knockout bud, the Muhammad Ali. Lungs of Bob Marley when I speak. Popo, I hide the bud in the briefs. The highest of highest, your boy's on fire. Smoking with me is like trying to get him to the Greek. 420, I light up the key. I'm a whiz at getting the currency in the streets. Bill Clinton said he hit weed in his speech. I smoke sour every day of the week, nigga. Preach. I smoke perp to the haze, smoke haze to the cheese, smoke cheese to the kush, smoke kush to the sour diesel, and I ain't feeling anything. When I roll a bomb, alright, it's killer house.
Let's go.
Smoke with you.
Okay.
The fire.
House in the building.
Come smoke with me.
Brick City.
Let's go get higher. This bud
Okay.
is so
Y'all be smoking it down, man? Yo.
Now breathe it in, all in your system.
Has failed. You know it. I know it. They know it. So, since 2010, arrests for cannabis possession have fallen by 46%. Not all cannabis users are treated the same. The police still primarily target people who are young, black or Asian. It's a story of muddle-headed government initiatives, skewed police incentives, racism, drug wars, and the old habit of treating white people more leniently than everyone else. This must change. We are all different, but we are all equal. This so has to change. It's plainly contradictory to let large corporations make massive profits out of this natural medicinal plant when sufferers of epilepsy, MS, cancer and other painful conditions are criminalized for using it. The corporatization of cannabis is something we really must fight against. It's really important. Our whole lives are being corporatized, not this too. Let's make sure we stand together to fight for decriminalization, against corporatization. And then of course we've got the hemp plant, one of the most versatile and useful plants there is on the planet. Banning that has also been short-sighted. You know, plastics made from hemp are completely biodegradable. They have the potential to reduce oil consumption, as well as cleaning up our oceans and our countryside. Even better, they enrich the soil they are grown in, proving that this really is one of the most ecologically sustainable plants in the world. It's clear to me that the criminalization of cannabis continues today to protect corporate profit, not to protect the health of people. In Holland, where cannabis has been legalized, use amongst teenagers is significantly lower than in the UK, where it is an offence. Many thousands of people use cannabis for successful pain control. Why should they be forced to use expensive pharmaceutical drugs with questionable side effects and even more unreasonable profits for Big Pharma? It's a stitch-up, and this has to change. The Wales Green Party has long been an advocate of a responsible approach to the legalisation of cannabis, and quite frankly, the attitude of successive UK governments has been archaic, almost medieval, in its stance towards this medical plant that has been scientifically and clinically proven to have numerous and impressive benefits to both people and planet. Thank you very much. A good, happy and healthy life to you. Thank you.
Shunaki, hello! That's how are you today, just in case. Brilliant, thank you, thank you. Hi, if you don't know, my name's Chris. I'm the social media coordinator for the United Patients Alliance. I want to talk to you about what being a medical cannabis patient is all about. You'll hear politicians reel off statistic after statistic, which is absolutely fine. They're statistics, but does it affect me? No, it really doesn't. Cannabis is my medicine. I've got primary progressive multiple sclerosis, which is pretty shit. It's not a disease that has a cure, it's not a disease that has any treatment. So I got my diagnosis and they went, there you go, you've got a diagnosis, we can give you a catheter and a shitload of prescription drugs. Give us a ring if things get worse. And that was it. So I was left in a position where I had to find my own medicine. And that's where my medicinal cannabis journey started. But I want to be quite clear that I believe that all cannabis is medicinal. Whether it's therapeutic or whether it's taken for a medical use, it's all medicinal to me. So what I would say is that everybody needs to come together. It's not about, well, I'm a social smoker and he's a medical user or a medical consumer. Let's all get together. We're all fighting for the same thing. Get involved, meet some patients. You have the opportunity to help people like me. Cannabis helps me live my life with some dignity. I tried pharmaceutical drugs and I lived for a week in a drug-induced coma. And the doctors are happy to prescribe that as a first course of treatment. That's not right. So please, please, if you have the opportunity to help, please help. I don't care what you do with your cannabis, you use it as you see fit. But you're trim if you grow. You could give it to someone that can make oil. I try and encourage to get people to be as self-sufficient as they can. I want to be in control of what I put in my body. It's a medicine for me. And I'll fight until my dying breath, until I've got no fight left in me, to make sure that we can help other patients. There's parents here of patients, there's relatives of patients, there's patients. If you don't know a patient, get to know one. It's not going to cost you anything. Do some good and just give something back. Please, we've got the opportunity to do this in our community, so let's just do it. Let's have some compassion and let's help ourselves.